Okay. This is what it is. So hold on. Is this a love song?
Kind of. It's kind of it starts off kind of like I really like, I care for you, I kind of love you, I need you, but then it's like, but wait, I actually don't need you. Like I know like we're both playing, so it's like it's really, I guess we're gonna see what happens.
Wishing on Stars is the name of the joint. We got Raquel up in here. Let's go.
Thank you.
Hey, round of applause. We need the round of applause sound effect. Let's give. Raquel is here in EIE, man. Straight from Toronto,
Yes.
Canada. And everybody that knows me knows that geography is like not my thing. So she had to explain to me that Toronto is not a province, is a city, not a province. Because I was like, yo, is that a state in Canada? Because the only thing when I hear Toronto, I think of Drake and I think of his big ass mansion that's out there. And then I'm like, yo, is that a state? She's like, no. So first off, it's called a province. We don't have states in Toronto. And then she was talking about the city of Toronto and how big it is. Have you always been from there? Are you?
Yeah, I was born in Toronto. Born and raised.
Okay.
Exactly.
You're a Toronto girl. And this is your first time in the United States or in LA or?
No. I've been to the United States so many times, but this is actually my first time in LA.
Word up.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be here. So thank you for having me.
And not only that, like you're in and out. You said you're leaving like when?
I'm leaving on Monday, so it's a few days from now.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So I'm glad we got you in time.
Exactly.
Okay, so wait a minute. When did you come? When did you get here?
I got here yesterday.
Oh, barely?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait a minute. So, you came in here to do the artist thing.
Yes.
Look, so, but you gotta, since this is your first time, you gotta have you seen anything? Have you been around? Look, you gotta go to Disneyland. you gotta at least, look, if you're in Hollywood and you're out LA, you gotta at least walk down Sunset at Hollywood Boulevard and at least see look, here's a rundown. You gotta see at least one hooker, okay? There's a lot of them out there. Okay. You gotta go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Okay, that's the spot out there on the Hollywood and what is it? Is it Gower and Sunset, Kalisha? Is that the Roscoe's out there? Have you ever eaten? Do they have Roscoe's in Canada?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, come on, you gotta have it. That's an LA
can you tell me about it?
Okay, so you are familiar with chicken,
of course,
fried chicken. Are you familiar with waffles?
I am.
Okay, but these aren't just any like waffles. The Roscoe's brand of waffles is like something you've never had before in your life. Okay, waffles are something very specific to people. Me, I like my waffles like I like my pancakes. Okay, just not too thick. I kind of like how I like my women. Not too thick, not too thin. Just kind of right there.
Just right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
How do you like your waffles?
I've actually never been asked that question, so I don't really know what to say, but I like them like, I don't know.
I don't like
soft,
them too bready.
Like
you know what I mean? Not too big and thick. Like, sometimes you'll go to like a pancake a place and then but their pancakes are so big, you just fill up on like half a pancake.
That's like too dramatic.
Yeah. Okay, so
right
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is a spot we have out here in LA. There's a few of them out here and they're very famous. You go on their wall and they got like, Barack Obama on the wall, and like they're always talked about in like movies, and like all the rappers are talking about them in the songs and stuff.
Yeah,
but it's really bombing. It's a combination that don't really think goes together that well. Fried chicken. Waffles with a side of fried chicken.
No, but we definitely do have that in Canada.
Oh, okay.
But like definitely not a Roscoe's, so I definitely have to try that.
You have to try to Well, so are you staying in LA right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so before you leave, you got to go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle. It's an experience that'll change your life.
I'll do today.
You do it today. Let's go. Look, you got to go to a hood spot though. You got to go to a hood one. Let me see. Okay, so
which one?
Okay, you can go to the one on Pico and La Brea, and that's in LA. Okay, so it's right off.
Why are they shaking their head over there?
Let's go. I'm saying her. Let me tell you something, Raquel. You on the West Coast right now. You're in LA. We gotta get your hood cred up a little bit. So we're gonna send you to Pico and La Brea. That's not that bad. There's worse Roscoe locations. No, that's not the one. Oh, so she's talking about the P&B Rock, the rapper.
Oh,
rest in peace. So he got shot. Yeah. He was shot at a Roscoe's, but it's not that one.
No, I'm so sorry. I really liked him.
To the one where he was murdered?
Yes.
Oh man. Yeah, that's a bad word. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. We had Glass Malone in here a few months ago, and he was talking about it and just how crazy that area is.
I went there by accident.
Dude, there's a scary area. Yeah, dude. Yeah. No, you don't want to go to that.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to Pico and La Brea. Every time I'm in the LA area, that's usually where I go to because it's so easily accessible. It's right off the freeway. Just exit La Brea off the 10. And anyway.
Okay, amazing.
Anyway, enough about waffles. Let's talk about your song. Your joint is called "Wishing on Stars." I just heard a little bit of it off air. Can we play a little bit of it on air? Can we do that?
Of course.
Let's get to it. This is Raquel. Hold on, here we go. Now this one right here is a vibe.
And I know maybe it's not meant to be.
This is Raquel, "Wishing on Stars."
And I know what you've been doing, and I know that you've been thinking about me, but I know we've both been playing, so I guess we'll just have to see. Since you've been away, don't know what to do, like I'm torn in two. I need you here to stay.
What's his name?
He doesn't have a name
Yeah, so
anymore.
Okay, hold on.
Anymore.
So, did you write this from life, or did you write this first?
Yeah, I wrote this.
Okay,
yes.
cool. Okay, cool. No co-writers?
Only just 1111 wrote his part.
Okay, shouts out to 1111. You said he's on the song as well.
Yes.
This is a dope song, okay? We're going to play more of it in a second, but this is like something that makes you feel like you're watching, like I was telling you off air, like this is like a 50 Shades of Grey type soundtrack, or this is something I want to see on like a, I don't know, like a Twilight or something like a big movie that's about love. And
I love that.
What's the song about?
Honestly, okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a backstory here.
Yeah, break it down.
Okay, so it's called Wishing on Stars, but I used to study astrophysics before I fully pursued music.
Hey, man. Why and you decided to become an artist, man? You should have stuck with that and made the big bucks.
No.
You know what I mean? That's that Neil deGrasse Tyson stuff right there. You know
I love him.
Yeah, I love him too.
It's amazing. No, because I've always been in music. I was I used to compete with singing and piano. I'm also a pianist and a piano composer.
Very nice.
Thanks. So because of my love for astrophysics, I incorporate themes of like stars and space and things like that in my music, just to kind of pay homage to my other love, even though singing is my absolute love. So of course, Wishing on Stars. It was just kind of like imagine you really, really like somebody, but then you know that they're kind of playing and you're kind of playing too. So it's like, I really want you. I don't need you, but it would be nice to have you. You know, like nice. At the end of the day, it'd be nice to have you. But we'll see how it goes.
I'm doing my own thing. You're doing your own thing, and we'll see.
It's just supposed to be kind of like a lighthearted, fun little love song.
That's cool. That's like, it's relatable. You know what I mean? It's like it's not, it's not like puppy love. It could be puppy love or grown love. You know what I mean? But this song right here sounds like grown ass love. Hold on, let's get back to it. Hold on. By the way, you look amazing on this album cover.
Thank you so much.
Art.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's like that Beyonce kind of dress right there. You feel me?
Thank you. It was made by a boutique in Toronto, sheltered by KH Luxury. And,
what's the name?
KH Luxury.
KH Luxury.
Yeah, she's an amazing friend of mine. So she provided me with that dress. So.
Yo, that is fire right there. That is fire.
Shout out to her.
Your eyes are so blue in that picture. They look so good.
Oh my God, I appreciate it.
Yeah, we need to do like a remix with The Weeknd or something. You feel me?
I love The Weeknd.
That's like one of those emotional, that's a vibe right there.
Oh my gosh, I would love that.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Weeknd's listening.
We're gonna put this out there. Hey, look, listen, you're in LA right now. You feel me? Is The Weeknd from Canada also?
Yeah, he's from Toronto.
So it's another Toronto artist.
I really love The Weeknd. I've always loved his voice. He's
Toronto be having them artists, man.
We do have a lot of artists. Yeah,
we got Drake. Bieber.
Yeah, Bieber. He's not from Toronto, but nearby Toronto. But we still.
You guys claim him though. You claim him for sure.
I love Bieber too.
For sure.
Tate McRae is also from Canada.
Tate McRae.
Yeah.
in the weekend, and Raquel, let's go. Next up, baby.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, so what's up with the trajectory of your career? Because you were also telling me off here that you're a fairly new artist, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fairly new to the game. Already doing her radio run. Wishing on Stars is the record, and obviously is doing well right now. What's the path for you right now? Are you working on EP, album? What's happening?
Yeah, so I'm actually working on an EP. So this is the first time I'm announcing it, actually.
Oh,
so thank you guys.
Hey, exclusive, baby. You heard it. Exclusive, baby.
Yes.
Right here, Rockstar Radio, man. Let's go.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm honored to tell you guys. So thank you so much.
So let's talk about it. Is it done? Is it in the works? What's happening?
It's mostly done. It's in the works, but I'm gonna have a few really cool features on it. I'm not gonna say who just yet, but I'm really excited about it. I have a song coming up in May, and it's gonna be my next track. So
It's gonna be the next single.
Yes, and I guess this will be the first time that I'm announcing it too.
Let's go.
Yes, and it's it's called Battlefield.
Okay, Battlefield. Is it another love song?
It is kind of, yes, and you know what? It's actually. Do you know the song "Love Is a Battlefield"? 80s, Pat Benatar.
Oh, Pat Benatar. Okay.
Yeah, it's a really iconic song. It's actually a spin-off of that song.
Do you sample like any of the song in it, or like a?
I don't sample it, but it's similar how it sounds. So you'll definitely be able to like when you hear the song, you're gonna think "Love Is a Battlefield," but it's also like the lyrics are completely different. There are some ties to "Love Is a Battlefield," but it's like. I'm really excited about it, and if you like Love Is a Battlefield, I know you're gonna love Battlefield.
Is this like the general feel of the album, like this very like intense, emotional type of sound, of Wishing on Stars? Is that the kind of the overall consensus of the album, the feel, or do you have like any upbeat? Do you work on any dance tracks or anything like that?
Yeah, so with this song Battlefield coming up, it's going to be completely different than anything I've done so far, and I think it's also going to be different than anything else on the EP. Okay. But I am planning to do an incorporation of R&B style tracks and also EDM. So there's going to be a couple more upbeat, really epic EDM songs that I'm so excited about, and then also some more sultry R&B vibes.
Is that the kind of stuff you like? I mean, obviously you do because you make the music, but like for example, like if you're driving around on your way to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, what are you bumping in a car? Like,
oh my gosh. Okay, so I do love R&B because I do write similar style to that, but my true love for like the music that I listen to is electronic music.
Oh, that's what's up, like EDM.
Yes, but I really like even underground electronic.
Okay, like is there any like DJs or artists?
You know what? There's so many. They are underground, but I'm going to name a few that I really love. So I'm going to say shout out to Oscuro. He's an amazing artist. And my good friend, Bucky.
What's up, Buck?
But yeah, let's shout out Bucky right now. So
Bucky
talented.
sounds like one of the little rascals or something. Isn't that one of
No way.
His name is Bucky?
He's so talented. That's his artist name. There's also artist named Vacant.
And these are all like, are they DJs or artists like the EDM? Like they're
EDM
music?
underground, but also like more commonly known. Like I love Tiesto, David Guetta, all those.
I love Tiesto.
There's so many artists that I really love. So that's my ideal driving music, and I just love all different subgenres of electronic.
Do you ever go to like the EDM festivals?
You know what? I actually really don't, and it's I want to. I just haven't really had the time, and it just never really worked out any summer for me to actually. Yeah. I went to Veld one time. That's a music festival in Toronto. Okay. It's really big, but I would love to go to Tomorrowland, and I would love to make music for festivals also.
Yeah. You got to go there and have them play your joint.
Oh my gosh, that's actually a dream of mine.
Have somebody like Cap Tiesto remix "Wishing on Stars."
Oh my gosh.
You feel me?
You know what? Actually, just Tiesto. Yes, I would absolutely love to say. I'm not gonna like stop you. Tiesto is amazing. But yeah, I have a song called Dreamland that like I actually wrote with an intent.
Is it out?
Yeah, it came out on my Wishing on Stars EP. It's electronic, but it's like emotional, kind of like upbeat, but it actually means a lot to me. It's like one of my favorite songs that I ever wrote, and yeah, I wrote it for the intent of, perhaps one day it could be a music festival song. So
to be remixed into it or on its own?
Remixed or on its own or whatever else. But it was kind of like my own little mini way of doing like a gateway into the electronic world. And I would love to have some.
Is the giant right here?
Yeah, this is Dreamland.
Go.
Yes,
Let's get it. Hold on. This is Raquel, Dreamland, soon to be heard at EDC. Let's get it. EDC Vegas, baby. Let's go.
Manifest that.
fire right here. This is a vibe. This is a whole vibe.
It's
Here we
also
go.
just like a good vibe. Like you're just like you're at a festival and you're just gonna go to dreamland.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Came to me in a dream. Oh, you saved me.
Go ahead with that falsetto, Raquel. Go ahead with that falsetto.
Hey, thank you.
Let's
Take
go.
a chance with me. Just one is all you need. You'll hold my hand and see.
Yeah, I would be so open to someone remixing this.
Be without you. I don't wanna be without you. We'll go across the sky and far above the stars without a reason why. Into setting clouds just to be.
Yo, this is like a Sade meets
Oh,
this
thanks.
is a vibe right here.
Just one
The
is
build
all
up.
you need. You'll hold my hand and see that I don't wanna be without you. So what do we do but to enter into dreamland? Let's go into
Yeah, this is a-
dreamland.
You know, this is a soundtrack you want to listen to when you like take some DMT or something like that. You feel me? Like some ayahuasca or something like that.
Yeah, you know.
Let's go away to Dreamland. Let's go down to Joshua Tree, have some mushrooms and
Why
those
not?
the other things you got to do when you're out here. You know what Joshua Tree is?
I do.
Like the desert, like and this is why I love like California and Southern California specifically, and where we live specifically. That I was telling you off air, it's called the Inland Empire. So this is like right by LA. There's just everything out here, So we're like where you're at right now. If you lived here, you're an hour away from LA.
Yeah.
So you have Hollywood. You're an hour away from like the snow, like the mountains. So we have this
Right.
place called Big Bear up here. It's very, very famous. Where a lot of celebrities and people from all around the world go to like snowboard and ski and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
They have really dope slopes up there. So you're an hour away from the snow. You're an hour away from the beach.
Mm-hmm.
We got Newport, Huntington. All the beaches are right out here. That would be the Pacific Ocean.
Yes.
And then you're an hour away from the desert. And then you got Disneyland, bro. You got, the only thing that sucks is because it's so great living out here, you're definitely going to pay for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
The cost of living out here is kind of wild.
It's high.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
It's high in Toronto, too.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, it's not. It's
Crazy.
definitely the same up there. Yeah,
Probably, probably
Yeah,
similar.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy. So look, being that you are like on a newer side of your artistry, like what are your like ultimate goals? I mean, when I got into this business, and even still now, one of my like the pinnacle of my career type thing, I think something that I was always, I dream about, and what I've always aspired to do is to one day be on stage at the Grammys, and honestly, like any award show would do, like, growing up watching the MTV VMAs or like the Billboard Music Awards, whatever, because I feel like if I was on stage, at least presenting or something, that means I'm like made it at some level,
Right.
you know what I mean? Because
Yes.
everybody that presents is usually there because they're promoting like an upcoming movie or something. Do you ever think about stuff like that, like for your career? Like, is that
Absolutely.
what you want? You know what I mean?
I would love that. I would
Right.
love that. But honestly, I'm going to say this also. I think music just means so much to me that I feel like no matter what, even if there was no one listening,
I feel it.
I would
You do
I would
it
still
anyway.
make music because
You
I
do it
just,
for free.
I love. I mean,
Yeah. Hey, keep it real. You all the way real.
no.
Yeah, look,
But yes, I would.
if people say that, you know what I mean? Like,
I would.
that's how I love radio and doing what I do here. Like, I would like to say I do it for free. At times I feel like I almost have. You know what I mean? Kalisha comes from radio too. She knows what's up. She knows exactly what I'm talking about.
But definitely, I feel like.
Yeah.
Obviously outside of just loving it and wanting to do it no matter what,
Right.
I have big dreams and big goals, and I would love to be at that status where I'm winning awards and
Yeah.
out there on like, let's say, an international global scale. Like it would just be so amazing to take something that I love doing and pushing it out into the world and people loving it. Like it's a really surreal feeling that would be. So I have very big goals, and I'm looking forward to.
What about when it comes to, because obviously, I could feel your passion, behind your songwriting, behind your singing. I would love to be in a studio session with you, because I feel like the
I'd love to
vibe in
have
there, dude, that would be great. The vibe in there is just so on point, and like your energy is amazing. how is it with you on stage? Have you gotten to perform any of these songs yet, or have you have you done stage shows? Like, what is that like for you?
I have. I actually the last show that I performed at was for Eric Bellinger. He's
I love
you know him?
Of course, EP has been here. Let me tell you something about Eric.
Yes,
Eric has been here plenty of times. That's right. Okay, first up, I did my little bit of research on you before you came up in here. You know, I did a little bit of Instagram stalking and stuff, and I did see you on stage with Eric. I totally remember that. Where was that? Where did you perform on his tour?
Yeah, so it was for the Rebirth tour in Kansas City, Missouri. Shout out to Kansas City. I really had a good time there. So I was one of the openers for one of his for that show in Kansas City, and it was honestly so fun. The crowd was amazing, and I had a really great time. I performed actually all of my songs.
Oh, that's great.
I did all of my songs like at that point. So it was amazing.
Let me tell you something, man. Eric Bellinger is one of the most talented, overall people I've ever met.
He's so nice too. He's so down to earth. Oh my gosh, like the best energy. I just felt so welcomed, and like he's amazing. He's
I'll show you off air. I'll show you a few videos of him here. He's been here plenty of times, and every time he comes, just the greatest guy. But aside from him personally, just so mega talented. I mean, you know, everybody's written for. You know, Chris Brown, Ushers, everybody.
So talented, and everybody loves him.
Yeah, and I'm so I've been following his journey for years now. It's just so great to see him finally get, he's on the Rebirth tour, the love that he's getting at all these shows.
Even in Canada, like people love him. Like honestly, everyone that I've mentioned his name to, obviously already knows him, and they adore him. So
I've talked to him a lot when he's been in here about how it is as an artist writing for other artists, you know what I mean? Because he's written songs, like for instance, he wrote "Fine China" for Chris Brown.
Oh wow!
And it's like that. That's one of those ones where you're like, you wish you would have kept it for yourself, and so that must be hard being an artist, wanting your own career to blossom and explode and blow, and then but obviously it's great being a part of other people's careers, especially of a Chris Brown stature.
I'm sure he's happy for
but he's finally getting shine though, is what my point in all this.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So you ever think about writing for other artists?
Actually, I would love to. I have thought of it, because currently for me, I've written all of my songs just like solo. But I really would love to write for other artists.
Hey, let's get that Raquel Eric Bellinger collab. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm down for it.
That would be fire. All right, dream collabs. Let me hear them before we let you go.
Oh, okay. I definitely have a few. I have a few for sure.
And like go big, you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh,
that's what we're here for, you know?
What? I would say there was a couple people that I mentioned before that are like my dream. Like Tiesto would be amazing. David Guetta. Right. I really love BB Rexa.
She's great, man.
She's amazing.
She's awesome.
Oh yeah. Even I don't know if The Weeknd even makes music.
What do you mean?
Like anymore? Sorry, if he's going to be making music. Sorry.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
But he's a dream.
Is he retiring The Weeknd?
I hope not.
I don't think so.
I'm not.
They always say that.
No, he'll come back.
Yeah, man. It's like Jordan saying he's retiring. Yeah.
But there's so many artists. Like I feel like I couldn't even just like narrow it down to just a few, because I love working with like other artists, and I feel like music collaboratively can be something really special.
Right.
And I'm definitely open to working with many different people. So and I will be soon. So
hell yeah, man, put it out there.
Yes, I have some stuff coming up on the EP. EP.
Man, look, we got Raquel in here, straight out of Toronto, Canada, here on the West Coast, only for a few more days. Well, listen, next time you're here, please stop by and see us. You're always welcome in this building. You're always going to be welcome as a part of this show. It was a pleasure doing this.
It was a pleasure. And by the way, also, you guys are so nice. And I was saying earlier when I got here, you guys are amazing. Like, honestly, just like the energy that I felt as soon as I walked, even like before I walked in outside, you guys are just so welcoming and so kind, and it just made my experience at iHeartRadio so special to me. So thank you so much for having me.
Hey, we appreciate it. We're real quick. Hey, let's get that cake on camera real quick. She brought us a cake, bro. Hold on, let's bring the cake over real quick. Let's hold on.
I had to bring you guys something.
Dude, this is odd. Do you know what's inside? What kind of cake
it's like a birthday cake inside.
Like no, but like what flavor?
Oh,
this
it's
is
like a vanilla,
heavy.
like the confetti style.
Which camera? Look at this, my God. What does it say? I can't read upside down.
Battlefield.
Oh, Battlefield is the name of the new song.
Yeah, it's the name of my new track. So just wanted to bring that up for you
You say
guys.
it's chocolate?
No, it's vanilla with
vanilla?
like a birthday cake.
Okay. Birthday cake is the kind of cake.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like-
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm like,
It's
I
really
know it's a
good.
birthday cake. What kind of cake is it?
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
and shout out to the Bake Shop Boutique from LA. They made that for me. So
Yeah, I'm telling you one thing, Kalisha's on a diet. She don't need none of this. I'm taking this home.
she said she wanted some. I don't know.
Kalisha be in the gym and stuff. You don't worry about Kalisha. Knick-Knack's taking this home. That's what's up. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Raquel, man. Thank you so much. Give it up.
you.
Round of applause, baby. Let's go. This is the Rockstar
you.
Radio Podcast. 99.1 KG.